Welcome to Roly's Retro Room podcast. We are a little thematic now, huh? That intro, it's a little spooky there, man.
A little bit, a little
Little,
bit.
yeah, kind of got spooked out over there, man.
That's right. Little Halloween edition, getting ready for October. I figure, you know what? Let's spruce it up a little bit.
And I'm here cooking my face with this damn warm apple pie candle.
That smells lovely.
It
Smells
does actually
just
smells
like
very
Halloween,
good,
I'm
man.
sure.
Yeah. Not how very Halloweenish, but
Fall.
yeah, everyone, welcome to this episode of Roly's Retro Room podcast. We are coming to you from our regular locations. I am home, and
Yes.
so is Tony. We are not in the same room like we were last episode.
No, we're not.
Uh,
We're back in South Carolina, right?
South Carolina, and
That's
you are
right.
in the 305.
Back in the 30. Well, I've always been in 305. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was good to see you the last time. So I thought it was a pretty good episode. So
yeah.
I enjoyed myself. So
So for those of you who don't know who are coming in on the Halloween episode as your first, this is a
yes.
retro podcast where we talk about all things retro, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, video games, movies, music, toys, shows. If it was popping in those eras, we're talking about it. And since this will be coming out the first week of October, we decided we're gonna do
Yeah, why
Halloween
not?
topics.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that we could cover about Halloween. So every week you're gonna get some kind of Halloween stuff going down. And I mean, to be on theme, I wore my friend's shirt, but it's not your regular friends. If you see
Oh,
on
look at
here,
that. Look at that. All your favorite slashers. Look at that.
mhm.
You got
So it's
Chucky, everybody there. Very
It's a little
nice.
demonic in the room right now. It's kind of
I could tell.
red, a hint of oranges, and I got
Yeah,
my Goosebumps mask character
I
over
like it.
here.
I like it. I like it.
But but yeah, we're getting out all things Halloween. But before we do that, we typically talk about our hauls and things that we've gotten. Last week I was down in Miami and I couldn't really do much because I was working a convention, UltraCon. But while I was down there, friends and family decided to gift me things, kind of like a celebration of me working a convention, and just everyone's super happy and like wanted to give me stuff. And I'm super grateful. So I got a bunch of awesome stuff real quick. Gonna go over it and then we'll jump into the Halloween stuff. But
Sounds good.
first thing, I've been after this figure, and everyone knows I'm super like TMNT out. Like you can still see my TV
Yeah.
dinner thing right there. It's always there in the back. This figure, granted, I never pulled the trigger, and it's not super expensive, but I always wanted it. But Donatello
Oh
basketball
my
version,
God. Look at that. That's
wearing the
iconic.
the Jordan 23, and with the hoop, my buddy
Wow.
Rodolfo, Pixel Toaster on Instagram, was working the convention with me, and he knew I'd been after this bad boy. And he's just like,
Nice.
"Bro, did you ever get the Donatello?" I was like, "Which one?" He's like, "The one with the basketball." I was like, "No, man. I always have it in my car, and I just haven't pulled it. I want to find it in the wild." And he saw it at one of the booths, and he said it was like a steal. Like he didn't pay that low for that for his own action figure. So I was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Bro, here you go, man. Like I saw it. You got me in here. I'm
Nice.
working it." He got to take pictures of a bunch of cosplayers and stuff like that. So that was his like thank you to me for like bringing him, and
Awesome.
he helped me out a lot because my booth got crazy. Like I was not expecting my booth to get that crazy, but it
Oh,
did,
I
and he
heard.
helped me out, and he gave me that awesome gift. Gift number two is from my cousin who runs Vice City Collectibles. Again, on the turtle theme, these are sealed cards.
Wow. Look at those
I
pristine.
have not opened them yet. I think I'm gonna open one of the red ones since it is a double.
Okay.
But
All
I
right.
remember I would get these by the buttload. Like I would just, if I
Yeah.
had $5, I bought like almost the whole box. And I believe they come with cards, a sticker, and like I believe on the back of the panels you could like make one big one if you get like all of the right cards.
Yeah.
Then our producer, who is not here, gifted me two things. My brother. The first thing he said in one of the previous episodes, which was the short circuit
Short circuit. Yeah.
VHS, and then
Nice.
this thing we talked about it, and he got
He
me
told
one.
me about it. He told me to shut my mouth. I knew about it.
Here's the crazy thing: I don't have a way to turn this thing on, and these,
There
if you
isn't.
remember, they get power through the phone line.
Yep.
So I have no
And
way
you don't.
of giving this thing
There's
power.
no way. Exactly. You got to
I
get a
have to
phone line.
figure something out. Not, even then, I have like 2 phone jacks in this entire house. None of them are popping out or anything. So whatever.
You
But
should try
still,
to connect it. Try to connect it to the back of your modem. There might be a
I
phone line
did.
there.
We did that at Mike's house, and
Nothing.
I got tone. I was able to dial, but the lights didn't turn on. But whatever, it's fine. It's still super nostalgic. It's
Very.
going to the 90s section
I like it.
with the alarm clock. This last thing I got at a garage sale, and I told you about it. I haven't had a chance to talk about it or post it anywhere. I got at a garage sale a folder with some cards in it.
Okay.
Get ready.
What you
I
got?
don't know how I'm gonna display this, but these are the Garbage Pail Kids, and it's just like
Look at
pages
that. Pristine condition.
upon pages
Wow.
upon pages of cards,
Incredible.
and it's so crazy. Like the guy, like he said these were his dad's. His dad used to collect them, and he's like, "Oh wait, I might have something that you want." He's the same guy I got the Super Mario Brothers VHS from.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh wait, you might like these." He goes, brings me this folder down. I'm like, "Oh yeah, nah, I definitely like that." So look, and it even has like these postcards.
Nice. Yep. Look at that. Oh my God. Those are great condition, bro. Those are in amazing condition. Look at that.
Yeah, and on the back they have like a certificate kind of thing.
And what a
And then
find.
this one's legit a fucking postcard.
Yeah. What a
But
find, bro.
yeah, those are like my hauls. I guess I mean gifts. The folder was a haul, but everything else
Yeah.
was just gifted to me. And I just want to say thank you to my cousin Orly from Vice City Collectibles, Pixel Toaster Rodolfo, Omar, who helped me out in my booth. My brother came out and helped me out in my booth. That was my first con, and it was dope. I was like not expecting to have the kind of foot traffic that I did, but man, were we busy and we moved a lot of stuff. Super
Happy for
thrown
you,
back
bro.
by it.
I'm glad it went well, man. I'm glad I saw the pictures and stuff. Wish I could have been there, but I'm glad it went well for you, and it was awesome.
And I will say,
I know you didn't really enjoy it, but at least you got a
I
good.
did. When I was in the moment, I was talking to people. I loved it. It's just it goes by so quick. And I got interviewed by a guy on his YouTube, and he asked me my top 5 N64 games,
Mhm.
and I was like thrown by it. Like he didn't tell me he was gonna do that. So I didn't have time to prep, and like I just like shotgunned a bunch of answers. For the most part, all of my answers were legit. I would substitute Star Fox. I said Star Fox. Let me see. I said Mario 64, Smash Brothers, Ocarina of Time, Star Fox, and Mario Kart. I would substitute Star Fox with GoldenEye. Like how I didn't say GoldenEye, I was just like there, like doing an interview with somebody, had people
Yeah.
in my booth. It's just like a lot going on. And I had like over like 90 N64 games behind me. And for some reason, GoldenEye didn't come to me. I was just like, and I just started thinking of like all the popular titles. But
Yeah.
yes, my top 5 is it's the exact top 5 I told him, but instead of Star Fox, GoldenEye, because GoldenEye is my game. It's literally my profile picture is me holding a CIB GoldenEye with GoldenEye on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's I'm surprised you didn't say it because I thought GoldenEye would have been there anyways, but yeah.
it is. It's just like I was just like you see me at the end of the interview. I'm just like, and I just like shut up Mario Kart, and I was like,
Yeah.
afterwards I was just like, I can't believe I didn't say GoldenEye. Then my girl up here is like, I can't believe you didn't say GoldenEye. Then like 3 hours later, my ex girlfriend from high school DMs me is like, yo, you didn't even mention GoldenEye. I'm like, I know, I fucking know, and everyone knows me for GoldenEye.
Everybody's reminding you the
But
pain. Everybody's
yeah,
reminding you of the pain of you not
UltraCon
saying
was
GoldenEye.
UltraCon was awesome.
Awesome.
Those are the hauls that I got this week, and
Nice.
yeah, but I think it's time we get into some Halloween stuff, man.
Let's do it. Kids costumes. And not kids
Yes.
costumes now.
No,
We're not talking about the 20, 25 kids costumes because they're really good compared to the costumes
Kids are
that we
fucking
had.
cosplaying now. Like Halloween
That
is cosplay now. It's
straight
not
up
the fucking garbage bags with fucking written letters on them that we had to fucking wear back in the day.
correct. Like the kids' costumes that we had back in the day. I mean, dude, just look at these.
I can smell those costumes.
I was gonna just say the exact same thing. The plastic. I
The
could
plastic.
smell the plastic through that screen.
Now, these are probably the banger
I'm
costumes
sure.
of that year because you got He-Man back there,
Yep.
Skeletor. That's Snoopy turning his head with it's literally Snoopy's face, a plastic Snoopy mask, and
Yeah.
then a shirt that has Snoopy holding a pumpkin
Mhm.
in all white. I guess that's his body. And then you
I
got
guess.
the Darth Vader. I mean,
These are
it's
pretty banger costumes, bro.
yeah,
They really
but
are. But you got other ones that are just, you know, what is up with that Raphael, bro?
okay, so I'm gonna give you some context on these Ninja Turtle ones because obviously I'm the turtle guy, right?
Right.
So they had this. So there's like three versions that came out in the 90s, and I was trying to find like the old OG one, which is
Mm.
basically just like a flap that you tie with a belt, and it says Ninja Turtles right here, and you get,
Mhm.
I believe that's the mask for it.
Is it
So
this one?
no, that one came out after. That one's
Oh,
actually
okay.
better, but
That
this
one's actually better. But
it
this
actually
one,
it actually basically was just like it's the shell, and then you get a mask, and you
that's it.
tie it with like a belt or something. I
Okay.
wanted this thing obviously because it's the only representation of Ninja Turtles, but
Okay.
I think it was too expensive or whatever the case may be, or maybe they were sold out everywhere. To find out, my grandmother knew I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle. So
Mhm.
Hispanic grandmas were very good with the sewing machine
Of
and
course.
very, I want to say like MacGyverish. Like they would like come up with the craziest fucking thing.
Absolutely.
My grandmother made me the most fire Ninja Turtle costume you can think of. And I have
Man.
no photo documentations of this because my mom didn't take pictures and stuff like that. Or maybe she did and it just got lost. Like she has albums of certain Halloweens. It's all like the ones I wouldn't want to show, like me as a
Yeah.
caveman when I'm 3 and like a fucking speedo,
Right.
a cave thing, and a fucking bam bam drum or whatever.
Right. Right. Right.
Anyways, my grandma makes me this Ninja Turtle costume. It's basically two big like cushion pillows that are wrapped in brown, but then they're
Mhm.
connected. So you put it on over, and that's the shell. Then she made me a
Nice.
green jumpsuit and then like a green thing to wrap around my head, and then
Yeah.
just a bandana. And at first, I was like, "Man, this thing, oh no, it's not the official thing." And then after, like, she goes, "Just put it on." I put it on. I was like, "Oh man, this is pretty fucking fire. Like, this thing is fucking legit, dude." And when I went out, everyone's like, "Oh my god, where'd you get that costume?" Like, my grandma made it. It was so
Nice.
dope. She made one for me. She made one for my brother.
It's the first cosplay you had, bro.
Literally, as Raphael.
Probably the very first cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if you ever get a picture of that, you got to share that on the next episodes, bro.
I've looked in my mom's like albums. There's no there for years. I've looked for this stuff, like for that picture. I've wanted to reference it and nothing. I
Yeah.
can't find it anywhere.
But yeah, man, all these costumes were like this, and it was sweaty, and
Oh yeah. Oh
especially in
my
Miami,
goodness. Yeah.
especially in Miami.
Sweating. And if you had a costume that had any kind of makeup, you came with that shit just running
Oh
down
yeah,
your face. It would get like on the top part of your costume because that white.
yeah.
If you did anything with white makeup,
Oh, forget
that
it.
shit was all over whatever your clothes you were wearing because that shit would
Yeah,
run all over your
yeah.
clothes.
My I think my best costume was probably because I was a Terminator 2 fan. We both were,
Mhm.
and they had the the mask with like the putty. So like I had like part of my eye was
I
completely covered with the light on. It
Mhm.
was fire, bro. It was a fire thing. Three, four, four, six doors down, the makeup was just
Yeah,
like just constantly
because the humidity
running
down there
down,
is
and it was like
fucking
but it
ridiculous.
made it. I think it made it better because it like the the thing started bubbling up and just from somehow like, yo, this is a badass costume. I'm like, it
Mhm.
just keeps falling off,
And you're just they're just
but
like
yeah, so just like "Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo." Like that was my costume for that night. But it was a badass costume. But yeah, again, these costumes were, cheaply made, and that's how they were. I mean, just look at these things, bro.
That's
Look at this.
that's
That
not that's Scrappy Doo, right?
that
And
Scrappy
Gumby.
Doo
Do you remember
and Gumby.
Gumby, dude? Like,
I remember
yo,
Gumby.
Gumby was it.
Yeah,
That costume isn't it, but Gumby was definitely it back in the. Oh my god, I remember Gumby every morning, bro. Like, and I remember like he had that slide. He would just like stand on one leg and just like
yeah.
slide around everywhere.
That's
Gumby,
how
man.
you
But
do it.
yeah,
But yeah, but that costume is definitely not Gumby.
no. And the
That's for
crazy
sure.
thing is, like, instead of it being just like all green, it was always a mask, and then like the middle part was had the character on it. How the fuck
Yeah,
is
I
this a
never got that.
costume? Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, I
Look
never
at the
got that.
Scrappy Doo one. The Scrappy, he has a shirt of himself on it. No.
Yeah, definitely back then, we were not the greatest of costumes, that's for sure. We really weren't.
No.
Now you're right. Kids are cosplaying. I mean, those Spider-Man costumes, have you seen them?
Oh
Have you
yeah.
seen they're straight up cosplay. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
what these are
Look,
freaking
the other costume that I remember, I mean, I had a bunch that and some were just very like plain, but I remember the first year they had the Power Ranger costume.
oh yeah.
My mom took me and my brother to go get costumes, and they were sold out of our size. Like, we weren't big, but like the size that would fit us comfortably was sold out. So my
Okay.
mom's just like, I'm not gonna keep looking for costumes. We've been looking for Power Ranger costumes for like 3 hours, and she had to work, and like she was working and doing a bunch of stuff. So she's just like, that one fits you. I'm like, yo, this thing is like super tight,
Right.
super tight. She's like, well, take it to your grandma. Your grandma will stitch it up, and she'll put a zipper in the back because it used to just have like the string that you just tied. My grandma
Right.
added a zipper. I guess she added more like space to it. Like she sewed
Mhm.
something to make it more spaces.
Right.
And this costume was basically just a onesie. It was the suit, but then in the middle, like, your white diamond in the middle, you had the Tyrannosaurus or the Triceratops for my brother. It had like a plastic belt that had the morpher on it, and then you
Right.
got like a fucking string mask with little vents for your eyes.
Okay.
So
And
the
so
crazy thing,
it wasn't like a full on
no,
fledged helmet type of
no,
thing.
absolutely not. So the
Oh, okay.
crazy thing about this costume was, it was tight as fuck. Like, my mom goes to me, that's how they wear it on the show. So you're gonna look the most realistic. This shit was tight as fuck. I was like in between skinny and kind of chunky. My brother
Okay.
was 100% chunky, so this shit, it was all right, but it was fucking tight, dude. And yeah, my grandma added like some length to it for the zipper and
Right.
stuff like that. And I'll never forget my best friend, the guy who I got the dragon dagger from.
Right.
His parents did not buy him one of these. His parents
No.
went to a place in Miami on A Street called Casa de los Trucos
Mhm.
and got him $120 costume of the
Get the
Green
hell out of
Ranger.
here.
So it
No
was a
way. With the
full on,
real
this was cosplay. This was a full Green Ranger suit with the
Mhm.
diamonds on it. He got a
Mhm.
belt, but didn't have a morpher. I don't know how I forget how they did that. Then they made him a fucking gold shield, gold
No way.
armbands, my bad, gold armbands, and he got like a two-piece helmet that had holes on it. It was
Mhm.
green. It was a generic thing. It wasn't like an actual Mighty Morphin Power or anything, but it was just a green helmet, had the thing, and then they had like cut out holes. But I was just
Right.
like, bro, that thing is fucking awesome. But his parents spent $120 on this thing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is crazy. $120? Yo, my parents
Again,
would not.
like I said in the previous episode, that they bought him a second dragon dagger because his wasn't working correctly. They kind of spoiled him. He wasn't an only child, but he was the youngest of like three, and like his
Mhm.
older brother and sister were already like in their like 20s, and he was 10.
Right.
That's it. That's literally my costume. I
That
had
was
that Red Ranger, and my brother was the Blue Ranger.
look at that. And it was just, I mean, it was a good costume for
It
back in the
was
day.
legit. Just I was a little bit bigger than the size that my mom got me. So I was the most authentic wearing it
Right.
because you see how it's kind of loose on his legs, and
Yeah.
it's very fitting. No, my shit was like, whatever body
Tight to the
shape I
body.
had, you saw my
Tight.
fucking like, yeah, tizite, like toy like a tiger. But
And
yeah, the dad.
it was a mask that went over like that, right?
Yeah, it has a fucking string on the back.
That yeah, that's it. And
Yeah.
it's I mean, you look at it, it's pretty dope. Back in the
Hmm.
day, that was
That
you were
was it.
rocking it back in the day if you had that, you know? You
Absolutely.
know? I remember when
But
they sold the gloves, just the
yes.
gloves at Walmart.
Mhm.
Do you remember
That made
that?
noise. The Power
Yeah.
Ranger
Yeah.
gloves that made
It went,
noise.
yes. Yep. And you put those on, yeah, the pink, yellow, whatever, green. And I remember they
Yeah.
sold those. So like if you so you got that with this costume, you kind of like that was like your first cosplay of
Mhm.
like when redo it, you mod it, you know,
Yeah.
that's how you do it. But yeah, man, I remember those costumes. Yep. The Green Ranger. Whew, I'm sure everybody want to be the Green Ranger, bro.
But they didn't make a Green Ranger one, and this guy went to that place where they make costumes,
That's
and they had
insane.
like a little book, and you pick the fucking costume, and they ask for the measurements. They
Hmm.
make it. They made a costume, and I'll never forget when I went to his house. He's like, "Oh, you want to see my costume?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Bro, when this guy walked in, full costume, gold shield, his helmet like under his thing, the way the Rangers would do it, I was
Yeah.
just like, and I go, my mom, can we go there? My mom takes me just so we
Oh
could
no.
see,
Yeah.
and we go to the booklet, and like the Red Ranger without, just a regular Power Ranger without a shield was like 80, and then the Green Ranger with the shield was 120. My mom looked at me, she's like, I'm not spending no fucking $80 on a costume you're gonna wear once because you're gonna grow next year and it's just not gonna fit you. I was like, all right. She
I'll
goes,
wear it, I swear.
let's go to Kmart.
Yep. Let's go to Kmart. Oh, here we go.
Yep. Oh, look, they
15
got Power
bucks.
Rangers here.
15 bucks.
Hmm. Mom, this fits a little tight. That's how they were on the show. That's how they were on the show. That show was a fucking schmedium. This shit
Guys.
is one of the most terrifying fucking pictures I've ever seen in my life. Like, the dad's a clown.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. The
Yeah,
kid's
no.
Casper, again, back to that shit where it's a
Yeah.
plastic mask and
Yeah.
then it's like a shirt with the character.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then the Batman's not bad. I'm not shitty on the Batman. The Batman, yeah, it's a Batman mask. I think I was actually a Batman that had a similar mask one year. I don't know what grade it was. Um, but then again, it's that plastic garbage bag looking
Yeah.
shit. And yeah, but this
It's
this is maybe
it's
late 70s, early 80s,
yeah, maybe. I would say
where
so.
all fucking like Halloween pictures and costumes just look terrifying.
Like this
I'm
one.
sorry, bro.
Mhm.
This shit looks like a fucking no. You walk into a class and you see this, I'm out.
Walking
And
out.
especially can you imagine you walk by the class and it's like, hi kids, and they're all just like at the same time just look at you with those fucking masks on. You got
Nope.
Superman, fucking a
Murph.
Smurf, the Raggedy
Yep.
Ann.
Raggedy Ann. Nope.
I'm trying Darth Vader there in the front.
Yep. Couple
And
of
then
Raggedy
is that
Anns, I think, in the
supposed to be
back.
the president, the blonde one
I
with the
think so.
fucking
I think
spangled
that's
blue
yeah. I think it was the president. Yeah, I think you're
Jimmy
right.
Carter maybe?
Yeah, it might have been Jimmy Carter.
Bro.
This thing is horrifying, bro.
Yeah. This is nightmare fuel. But
But then
holy shit,
yeah, then you go back and this is how we remember our our plastic masks.
bro. Look at those things. Just plastic masks, fucking one string, and that rubber band is cutting into your fucking
It is.
ears.
It
Oh
is.
my god! I
It was
remember every time I
painful
had
by
to
the
wear
end of
one
the
of these
night.
shits, right at the fucking like where your ears are, like where it starts, and you put, bro,
Bro.
ripping your shit off, and then you're just
Yeah.
like sliding it up, sliding it down,
Yep. For sure.
shredding the top of your ears.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was the costumes back then. Did you ever read the scary stories to tell in the dark books?
No, so
You never did.
I read Goosebumps, which is a little
Okay.
more kid friendly, and obviously I got representation of Goosebumps here. And funny enough, there were Are You Afraid of the Dark books too.
Really?
But as far as books went, like scary books, that's as far as I went. Like I didn't really
That's as far as you went.
Yeah, I would see them and like bro, like people like so the art on a Goosebumps book is kind of like it's kind of dope looking, and I don't want to say it's scary looking, but those fucking books that you're talking about, bro,
Yeah,
that shit is fucking. Those shits are creepy as fuck. Like
bro.
just the cover, I can only imagine if the cover is that fucking creepy.
No,
The stories must be make you want
no,
to
no.
shit your
The
pants.
stories. Check it out, okay? Because I grew up with these books, mind you. These stories they were written by Alan Schwartz and Stephen Gamble was the artist. These stories were in the kids section. They were not in the adult section. You
I
go
remember.
to a Barnes and Nobles, and they were in the kids section. The stories were relatively scary, and I remember one of the things that made them scary, at least for me, was when I stayed. Did you ever stay in after school care? Was it in elementary school?
No.
No, you never did. Okay, so after school, you'd stay in after school care. Our counselors or after school care teachers were relatively young, so they were like didn't know what the hell they were talking. They would bring these and they would tell us as elementary kids, and they would switch out the names for using names in each one of them. So like they'll put my name in the story, or they'll put one of my friends' names in the story, and made it even scarier. So then they would show us these complete horrifying drawings. And mind you, again, I need to remind you guys, this is a kid's book. Okay. This is straight up a kid's book. And you would see pictures like this, and you're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like, imagine going home and but somehow we were attached to this. It was just like it was, I don't know what it was. It was the adrenaline. It was I don't know what it was, but these stories were just ingrained in our memory. They really were. And one of my craziest stories was called The Bride. And it would it was about a bride who was playing hide and seek with her husband, and she ended up in the attic lot and hiding in the trunk, and the trunk hit the top of her head and then locked behind her. And years later, no one found her. They were looking for her. They couldn't find her. Years later, it was found. And this is, of course, this is the image that they found of her just sitting in the trunk. You're just like,
No.
and then we would see it. We would all yell.
No.
And we're like, what the hell is that?
Give me my Night of the Living Dummy. Give me my haunted mask. Give
Yo.
me the creature underneath the sink. And no, fuck that. I am
So,
not fucking with that shit. And as a kid,
yeah, for
call me
sure.
whatever you
And
want, bro. I don't give a fuck
yeah,
that.
these stories were just ingrained in our memory. They really were. And a little tidbit, okay. Now, these pictures by Stephen Gamble were pretty much like they are the iconic pictures for the stories. And it got so controversial how horrifying these pictures were that in 2011 there was a artist change edition for new illustrations by the first one was Stephen Gamble, and the second one was Brett Helquist, known for his style of A series for unfortunate events. And it was replacing the chilling artwork by Stephen Gamble. This change sparked significant fan criticism as many felt the new illustrations diminished the book's intended and horror and eliminated the unique, disturbing aesthetic that made the original editions so iconic. And
Yeah.
I think
So
we
they're
could,
just
I
like,
think,
yo, this is that's soft. Bring back
yeah,
the
like
hardcore shit.
they, you know how they do it. Oh, this is they nerfed them. They nerfed
Yeah.
the images.
Mhm.
And essentially, that's what, if you just see the comparison side by side, you could see how horrifying the first one was, and look how nerfed
So that's
the
supposed to be
second
the
was.
same image for the same book.
Yes,
Just
for the
one's
exact
like
same
newer
story.
version.
For the same
Oh,
story.
yeah, no. That fucking one on this side is
It's
nah.
like it's just like how is that a scary story? No.
Yeah.
Then in 2017, they brought it back. So they brought back with following the backlash, they reissued the books with the original drawings by Stephen Gamble in 2017. And then there was a movie and all that stuff. So But yeah, man, those were some crazy, crazy stories, and I'd still recommend kids to watch them. I think to read them because they were still good, and
So it's
I
called
liked them a lot.
scary stories
To Tell in the Dark, one,
to
two, and
tell
three.
in the dark.
Yeah,
All right.
there was three
You
of
know
them.
what? I'll look into it now that I'm a full grown man that isn't scared of
Yeah,
certain things.
yeah.
But yeah, did you guys read these? I didn't. I know I didn't. I would see them. They were kind of creepy. I would go over to my Goosebumps and my Are You Afraid of the Darks, and that's where I would chill. Um, Funny enough, a little related topic. At the convention, I had a whole box filled with Goosebumps books, and I had a girl come up and she saw them and she flipped out. Oh my god! And she told me about a particular story of the Goosebumps book, and she's like, "Oh, do you remember that there used to be one that it would tell you to go from one page to other?" I'm like, "Yes, I loved those." That there was one where you were in a camp, and it's like, if you want to go back to your cabin, go to page 6. If you want to keep going to the woods, go to page 20, and like you could pick which when your story ends and stuff like that. And it had a glittery thing. We both were just like, "That's the one." Like we both read the same one. Like it's just crazy. Again, nothing close to what you're talking about here, but I thought that was just I was remembering that moment with her, and
Yeah.
that was it was just so crazy that we literally were talking about the same book, and then I actually had the book in there in the lot of Goosebumps books. And she's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yep." I go, "Trust me, I've talked about Goosebumps with a bunch of people, and no one ever remembers those ones where you could choose your path." And her
I
and I like
don't.
literally,
I'll be honest. I was not. I never ran into those books. I didn't even know they
yeah.
did that.
So if you ever come across Goosebumps book, they have the cover is kind of like glittery, has like
Okay,
a holographic thing to it, and it says something along the lines of like you choose your story or you choose how it ends or something like that. Crazy,
yeah, that's
but
awesome. I didn't. I know they did that. I've heard of other books doing that, like Who Done It books, but I didn't know Goosebumps did that.
yeah, but super soft compared to what you got on screen here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, the fact that these weren't in kids sections is yeah, I don't know.
So everyone knows when we go trick or treating. Do you remember? Like, obviously, you get the good candy, you
Yeah,
get the Reese's, you get the Twix, all that stuff. But there were times when you'd go to a house, and after a few years, you knew which houses had those trash ass fucking like
oh yeah,
items that you did not want. Like they were
sure.
not giving you fucking candy. They
No,
were
they weren't.
giving you like just a bunch of like things. It wasn't even candy. If it was candy, it was like the candy that they had lying around their house for the whole year. It was they
Yeah,
did not go out to CVS or Eckerd's back in the day to
or
get
they
candy.
forgot. They're like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's like, oh shit, is that today? Yes,
Yeah,
motherfucker. Today's the day. Today's the day your doorbell's gonna get rang a bunch of times. But back then, we thought everybody was participating, lights on or off. So if
yeah,
the lights were off, we're like, oh, maybe they just forgot, and we
yeah,
start ringing that doorbell. But anyways, we're going to talk about the top 10 things that you did not want to get
yeah.
on Halloween. So
Give it to me.
number 10, pencils and erasers.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
If you're in the 90s, like the last thing you want to think about on Halloween is school. And you have people, I remember people handing out just those they're like this big. They got the
Yeah,
edge erasers. Sometimes they're for the most part, the ones you got on Halloween were all pink. Remember they used to be
yeah,
like half pink, half blue or whatever,
yeah,
and like the
yeah. They
gum or
would.
whatever.
Yeah, they were like a regular because apparently the blue side erased ink, but it was bullcrap.
Right. So you were getting fucking erasers and number two pencils. Again, why? Why would you give like why is that why did it hit you to I get it. Oh, because candy, I don't want to ruin kids' teeth and it's bad for their health. Bro, no, fuck
Sure.
that. Like you fucked up my trick or treat experience by giving me a bunch of fucking erasers and pencils. Like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
I digress. That was number 10.
Did you
Number
ever use
9
those pencil? Wait, did you ever use those pencils erasers? I don't think I ever used those things once.
for pencil fight.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
You- Oh,
Yep,
you
that's
just
true.
gave me fucking a bunch of pencils. I'm gonna snap in fucking lunch.
Yep, there you go. Thanks.
Yeah. Number 9, religious pamphlets. Jesus saves. How many times did you go dressed as a fucking demon, as a fucking ghost, as a
Yep.
who knows, some demonic creature to a house, and they open the door and it's like, oh, look at you, look how cute you are, here you go, and they just give everybody, they drop it into your freaking McDonald's bucket or your little jack-o'-lantern, and
Yep.
Jesus saves pamphlets like,
Yeah.
oh, so where's the candy? No,
Yeah.
this is better than candy.
Yep.
Mm,
Is it
mm,
though? Is it
is it?
though?
Oh, it's the word. Mm,
Mm,
no, the
okay.
bird is the word, and the word
Yeah.
is you should have had
Egg.
candy.
Exactly. You should have
But
had candy.
yeah, I remember there was two houses that did this. They were not next to each other. They were like a ways apart. And I remember going, opening the door, and it's a fucking those that long folded pamphlet, and it has like a cross with a sun shining behind it.
Yes.
And this lady opened the door. She goes, "Oh, look at all the look at all the beautiful little costumes. You guys look so great. Here you go." And you just like you hear that thud as it drops in, thud, 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 as it hits our jack o' lanterns and shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
no candy, huh?
Okay.
I'm like, all right, guys,
Candy.
put it on the list.
Yep.
Put it
Put
on
it
the
on.
list. We are making
Yep.
a trip back to a few houses.
Yep. I remember. Look, bro. It wasn't. If it wasn't that, I remember it was one of these. I had one of these dropped into my.
Oh my goodness.
It was about yay high like that. And you go bonk. Just the New Testament.
Oh,
God
what the
bless you. What the hell was this?
bro?
You flip
Again,
through it.
everyone and their religion, cool. You believe what you want to believe. Halloween is not the day to be pushing that stuff.
No,
Anyways,
definitely not.
next one, number 8. Remember those like stupid, cheap, like I'm talking about cheap ass fucking gums, those hard sticks. I don't know where these people got these gums from. There was like a generic rock hard stick of gum that was like super chalky, little like squares and stuff like that. That you chewed it for like 10 seconds and it lost its flavor. Yeah,
Damn.
absolutely. Those things sucked. Like the minute you saw it, you're like, all right, cool. All right. At
What
least
was it
it's
like? Was it like a bubble gum? Like it was gum? Like you chewed gum?
it was chewing gum. It was a generic cheap chewing gum that would it was like sometimes it was chalky, and like the minute you like unwrapped it, put it in, it's hard. You start chewing on it. Yeah, it gets a little elasticy, but then
Oh,
after
okay, yeah.
after after you make it get elasticy, that the flavor's gone. You're 30 seconds into chewing it, and it's gone. The flavor's absolutely gone.
Was it the
So
ones that look like little teeth? Like those? Like little
the
Tic Tacs?
chiclets,
The chiclets.
sometimes there were chiclets, yeah, which
Yeah,
chiclets are not great either, but
yeah, they're not great either, but yeah.
those were ass.
Wow.
Anyways, but yeah, those freaking gums were absolute ass. Then number 7, did you ever go to somebody's house and get coupons?
No.
Bro, I
What?
had people
Like for the
giving
grocery
out
store?
fucking coupons. Sometimes they're like Burger King or McDonald's coupons, like the Whopper ones where you buy one get one. I was like, what the fuck? Uh, oh I'm just like, yo, all right. If you're participating in Halloween, why? Like, go. What is it gonna cost you? Go get some candy. Anyways, coupons. It was sometimes it was the whole ass booklets. Like, did you go somewhere and just steal a bunch of fucking coupon booklets?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That's number 7. Number 6. Who can forget the butterscotch candy and the
Oh my
strawberry hard candies, the
oh my
grandma candies? These
the
candies were in the
butterscotch.
house all year round. And I'll never forget, like, you would get to a house and they had just that glass bowl filled with it. And these people were not greedy with their fucking rocks of candy,
No, they
grabbing that shit by the handful. You hear when their hand goes in, yeah, just moving that shit
yeah,
around. Here
I'll
you
never
go,
forget that
guys.
plastic.
Yeah, they're just grabbing it by the handfuls and throwing it into your your bag or your jack-o'-lantern or whatever, and it's just hitting in there, and you're just like, yeah, why you're just like, why is it the people with the ass candy are so generous, are so like free? Yeah, they're just like, oh, here you go, take as many. Do you guys want more? No, bro, thanks, but thanks for
We're
giving
not
me
gonna give you this.
ammunition to throw at people because these shits were hard as fuck. Like, it's
They weren't. They were. Now here's the thing.
absolutely,
I remember butterscotch candy. I remember these that were horrible, but like they were the other ones that were a little soft and chewy. Do you remember those two?
yeah,
They were like those were okay. They were all right, but they still weren't the greatest candy. I mean, we still wanted the
no,
Reese's and chunk, all that
right.
stuff. But
The
yeah,
chocolate, the fucking pop
yeah,
rocks, all the fucking the fire candy, and
the
no,
fire
we were
stick.
getting we were getting
That's
those.
another list. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
So then the next one, I don't think I did deal with this. I think I saw it and I heard about it, but people were making popcorn balls and like popcorn strings and stuff like that, and
Popcorn,
handing out like they would make popcorn and just give out popcorn. I don't
popcorn
remember.
balls. I don't even know what that is.
I think it was like they would pre-make themselves like little bags of popcorn. But it's like, dude, I don't want to have popcorn made in your house. Like, you touch this thing. Like, the whole thing about Halloween is to get candy that wasn't touched, like
Right.
wrapped stuff that, because the last thing you wanted to get was like razors in your candy,
Of
or there would be
course.
like
Yeah.
cocaine or something like that. Because that was the thing in Miami. Oh, we
Some
gotta check
made
your
up
candy to
rumor.
make sure there's no like rippings in it. There's no coke in it. There's no
Right.
fucking razors in your candy. I was like, all right. But apparently, people will make homemade popcorn balls.
This?
That might be it. I don't know what the fuck that is. If that's it, thank God that we lived in Miami and they weren't doing this, because
Yeah.
there's no way I'm fucking receiving a popcorn ball like that. You were all up in this with your fucking hands. I'm not. No, no.
You were
Even if
doing
I'm a
this with your
kid and
hands like
germs aren't a
this. Like,
fucking thing, yo, you know how gross it is? It just no. I'm not
no,
fucking eating no popcorn
absolutely
balls.
not. No,
Fuck
no way.
popcorn balls. Next one, number 4. Now this
Give it
one,
to me.
yes. Did you ever get fruit, apples, bananas, oranges,
Of course.
grapes for fucking Halloween? Like, are you fucking serious? You go bing bong, trick or treat. They go, oh, let me see. Oh, let's make sure we stay healthy. And here
Mm-hmm.
you go. And they just fucking drop into your fucking thing. Like, again, another thump, just a
Yep.
fucking apple.
And it would
Just,
just make your bag heavy. Do you remember that?
yes, an
Like,
apple dropping in there, a banana dropping in there. And granted,
yeah,
I get these people spend, well, remember, fruit wasn't as expensive as it was nowadays, but
yeah,
these people bought hella fruit to give away, and they were trying to do a positive thing. They're trying to do a good thing.
right.
You know,
Eat
give
healthy.
healthy
Yeah,
options to kids.
right.
We're not looking for that.
No,
No,
we get
give
one
me
night a year.
my
Just
motherfucking
yeah,
sugar-based fucking candy. I need
we
my
get
shit.
one night a year. Just
One night to fucking
give us that.
indulge in this shit.
Yeah,
And you gave me a damn apple. All this fruit ended up like in my grandmother's like fruit bowl, or she would like
most
chop it up.
definitely.
I didn't fuck with. And then the problem with fruit is, like, to be honest, and like it was super sketch to me, because like, yo, like this shit was just there in your fucking house. You just fucking had a bunch of apples and you just fucking
Yeah,
were just grabbing, and people were just, no, I'm good. But fruit, all right. So now we're getting to the top 3. These are the things that most people will remember that would
right.
piss us off the most. Here we go. Number 3, a toothbrush or toothpaste or both, like those little fucking dentist things.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
if I go
bro.
to your house trying to get some fucking Reese's or some fucking Three Musketeers or Snickers, and you give me a toothbrush or or toothpaste,
Yeah,
you're in shit. You're going on the top of the list. We're coming back.
we're coming back
We
with some
got
toilet paper,
we got a carton of 12 waiting for you. Like,
a
straight up.
toothbrush, a
The
toothbrush,
fuck are you giving me
and
the
toothpaste.
opposite of what I'm trying to do to my teeth? I'm not gonna
Yeah,
have these
exactly.
teeth forever. When I was a kid, these
Yeah,
teeth are made. I'm supposed to lose these shits. How fucking dare you give
no,
me toothbrush and toothpaste on fucking Halloween, you're
No,
marked. That house is
you're
marked.
marked. You're done. You're done for.
Absolutely. All right. Number
Number two.
2. Everyone knows this one. Everyone knows this one. You go to the house, trick or treat. They come out, those little boxes about this big. I want to say they were purple, sometimes reddish purple. Raisins.
Yep.
The sun made boxes, raisins, bro.
Yep.
My God. Like I instantly remember the disappointment when with getting those raisins. And bro, but so many houses in my neighborhood in 25th Terrace, where Mary's Coin Laundry is,
Yep.
so many houses were giving out those damn raisins. And
I
the
think they
funny thing
still
is,
do to
my
this day.
grandmother loved it. So I would get home and give her all the fucking raisins. She loved raisins. And
Of course.
I would be like, Abuela, here you go. Grandma, there you go. That's
Yeah.
all you. We would do like a trade off because if she didn't get rid of all her candy and she would get the good shit. Like I explained to her, do not make us one of these fucking houses.
Right.
Because one, everyone knows I live here. And two, I don't want this house to get fucking eggs, toilet paper, or rocks
Of
thrown at it.
course.
So for all of us to be safe,
Yeah.
let's go buy some candy. Let's go get the good shit. So, anyways, I would give my grandma my raisins, and she would give me the Reese's. I would tell her the Reese's are mine. Try to put the Reese's at the bottom. It's not clearable. Like, don't give away all the Reese's. Like, hook me up. But man, those raisin boxes, dude, I
Yeah.
was not. That shit would fucking fuck up my night. I was like the
Of
you
course it
would
would.
they would come out and it's just boxes upon boxes in the bowl, and it's like,
Yep.
and
It
it
would
was
just be
so
never ending.
so many houses in my neighborhood had it. It was crazy to the point where like my mom's like, all right, we'll do like 3 blocks in this neighborhood, and then we'll drive like a mile like towards Coral Gables and try to get like better candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that was in the house and there was nothing else, all
Yeah.
right, all right, fuck it, you eat some raisins. But on the night that you're expecting like
Yeah.
chocolate, like the fire fucking candies, do not fucking give me this. Like,
No.
don't do it.
No. Absolutely not.
All right.
So
And now the
number one.
number one thing. And I know it sounds weird because it's a financial thing. Loose change. You had motherfuckers. Number one, you had people giving you loose change, pennies, dimes, nickels, dimes. Hardly ever did you get quarters. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna give me some fucking change, yo, go break a fucking 20 into some quarters and just give out some quarters. But no,
No.
they fucking filled up bowls or buckets or whatever it was of fucking loose ass fucking change and just fucking give you handfuls. Here you go, kids. Don't spend it all in one place. Bitch, there's not even 25 cents. I can't even get a sticker out of the fucking machine at the vending store. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. And it's like pennies upon pennies upon pennies.
Yeah.
Like,
Always.
my dude. And then your bag again. All these things that we're listing are, except for the fucking raisin box, all these things that we're listing literally will make your fucking bag just drop.
Yeah.
The fruit, the fucking pennies. That's like, dude, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
Just straight dropping it. And they're just looking at you like, yeah, there you go, kid. Like if they
Yeah.
did something. Like, bitch, instead of buying the candy, you're telling me I gotta go and buy candy with this shit. And you could barely buy candy with that. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, like if you want like a Snickers, they were like what, like 75 cents, 85 cents.
Easily.
These
Easily.
motherfuckers are giving you maybe 15,
6
20
cents.
cents in
Maybe.
pennies.
Yeah.
Bro.
Just yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely
that's your
had
list of like of the top 10 worst things people gave out in
for
Halloween
sure.
in the 90s. And they were pencils and erasers, religious pamphlets, gum, but the nasty, chalky, super like fast wasted gum,
Yeah.
coupons, like coupon booklets, butterscotch and strawberry hard candy that that's the stuff that your grandma had in her purse.
Hmm.
Homemade popcorn balls, which I never saw, apples, fruits, all that stuff like bananas, oranges. Then the toothbrush and toothpaste thing, bro. Let me tell you that shit pissed me off more than anything on this fucking list. Because how
Yeah.
fucking dare you give me something to take care of the teeth that I'm gonna lose? I'm out here tonight trying to fuck these teeth up.
Yeah.
Then the last two, the raisin boxes, which we all remember, and then
Mhm.
loose change. And that is your top 10 worst things people gave us for
All
Halloween
right.
in the 90s. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, it is time for the memes of the week. And let me tell
Yes.
you, we are staying on theme.
Yes, we
Halloween.
are. Yes,
So
we are.
let's see what memes we got cooked up for you guys today. Let's go.
All right. This one was a good one. I like this one. I'm gonna start off with this one because I thought it was good.
Yo,
Oh
I'll
my
read this one
god.
out and I'll describe it. It says on there, obviously we're in 2025, but it says 2024 costumes got nothing on 1906 costumes. And this is just a fucking terrifying picture. I want to say they're all dressed up like fucking clowns, but then they have these masks on. It just looks super like demonic. And these are all kids. These are
Yes.
all kids. Obviously, in 1906, this fucking picture was taken with like the first camera. It's like
Yeah.
that brown vintage tint. They're standing like on hay.
Yeah.
The trees are all dead in the background. Like this is just
There's like
terrifying.
not one single. I mean, I'm sure they were in colored, but like it just doesn't look like color at all. It just
These
looks.
kids come to my door. I'm not
Yeah.
opening that.
I'm not opening that door. That's like
No.
children in the corn or something.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Or I'll,
That's not happening.
I'll open the top window. And here's your candy. I'll just fucking throw the candy outside. Go get
Here,
that shit.
here you go. I
Fuck no, I'm not
guarantee.
dealing with
I
these fucking
guarantee
kids.
in this day and age, I guarantee they're giving apples or razors in them. Here,
Oh,
this is why it happened. There you go. We were just talking about this.
we just trick or all right. So this is the second meme. Trick or treating time. Wear this plastic smock that will restrict your movement and the mask that will give you poor visibility. Absolutely
Well,
all fucking day. This was our
yep.
80s and early 90s trick or treating. Bro,
Yes.
it's just so crazy. Read out the costumes there because my screen's a little all over the place, so I can't really
I
see
mean,
it.
yeah, just yeah. All right, so I'm looking at it. I think that let's see. Let's see if I can make. All right,
I think the
definitely
one
I
at the
see a
top is He
Snoopy,
Man.
He-Man, a Snoopy, a Darth Vader. Um, is that a Garfield? That's a Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this? Is this a Muppet? Like right over here on the right hand side?
The purple one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's Gonzo. I think it looks like Gonzo, the Muppet. And this Skeletor, I think on the bottom. I guess He-Man and
Yeah.
Skeletor.
And then
Yeah.
I guess those up there are like witches or something like
Which
that.
is yeah, or something like that.
Again,
But man,
I could smell this picture
absolutely.
because those costumes had a distinct smell.
And they had
And
noise.
those
Do you remember?
masks, and again, those are the masks that were shredding the back of our ears
Yep,
with that fucking rubber band.
dude. And in
Hey.
Miami, you wore those plastic like, and you had that rubbing on the inside, and you hear that.
Listen, we lost about 10 pounds in Miami trick or treating in these fucking smocks.
Smocks of plastic.
Yeah.
People up north had it easy. They're like, yeah, no problem because it's cold up there. It's fall time. In Miami, you're still dealing with like
Listen,
wet
in
ass.
October, it's still fucking summer
Yeah.
weather. In
Yes,
December,
it
it's
is.
still fucking summer weather.
Yes. Yep.
You knew Halloween was gonna be good when McDonald's broke these bad boys out. And it's at the top, we got the OG, not that new shit. The
No.
OG Halloween buckets with the
Yep.
fucking lids.
Yep.
And at the bottom, do you remember those things at the bottom? The
I do.
McNuggets, the McNugget
Yep.
toys and the costumes.
Yes, I remember.
So banging. Why were these
Yes.
so banging? Why did these go so hard? I don't know. But those buckets, I want to tell you, maybe 3 years straight, I got those buckets. If I'm not mistaken, I think the white one glows in the dark.
I think so too. I think that was the only one that glue in the dark. I don't think the green ones did.
The green one might. I don't think the orange ones did, but I
I
know the
remember the
white.
white ones did.
I know the white one did because we had one white one in the house, and I think we had two of the orange ones, and
Yeah.
maybe one of the green ones because we like it was me, my brother, and a bunch of cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think these things were like 99 cents, like at McDonald's. Like they were
Yeah.
stupid cheap.
They were
Anyways,
really.
they did a re-release of these not too long ago. I think
Yes,
last
I
year,
remember.
and it was absolute ass. They were small, one, and two,
Yes.
they didn't have a lid. They had like this little flippy thing.
Cardboard
Funny
thing.
enough,
It was
I
like a
went out.
cardboard thing, wasn't it?
It was trash.
Just
I
trash.
went to a thrift store 3 weeks ago, and I told you, I'm like, "Oh shit! Look, I literally found all three of them, but it was the new ones, and they had
Mm,
that little fucking." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
should I get it for the podcast? Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get anything if I find it. I want the OG. I don't want these little fucking wannabe
absolutely.
ones."
For sure.
But yeah, man, like McDonald's, yo, these fucking things were. This is a
Very good.
staple of '90s Halloween right here.
Easily.
The buckets
Easily.
and those nuggets in the costumes were fire. They had
For sure.
several lines of them too, not just Halloween. So, based on a lot of sources that I've seen, McDonald's supposedly on October 21st is bringing back the OG buckets that they're going to have lids and everything. It's not going to be that shit that came out last year. I haven't seen I haven't seen a thing from McDonald's, but a lot of sources are saying October 21st is when they're dropping it. I
Got
think
it.
like an employee got like an email about like some promotion and it kind of leaked or something like that. So
Nice.
don't quote me, but be on the lookout around October 21st. We'll probably see some promos for it if the week, probably the week before, if this is true. If that's
Nice.
true, yeah, I'm getting one of
Yeah,
each.
we're going and getting like
Yeah,
we're 5 years old again. So we're
as
going.
long as they look like the old ones, not the new
Yeah,
ones.
and the same, similar size. I don't know if they're gonna be the same size because these were big enough to go trick or treating with. That was the
Yeah.
whole great thing about it.
Mhm.
Like the ones they came out a couple of years ago. I mean, I'm like, these things are tiny. You're not gonna be able to trick or treat
Small
with
as
these.
yeah, bullshit. If you went out expecting to fill that thing and that was all the candy you were gonna get, that is the most fucking depressing quantity of candy to
Yeah,
ever get.
these were big, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, you were smaller back then. No, no, no. They were big. I bet you I could hold an OG one right now and say, no, look how big this bucket is.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I saw the new ones at that thrift store. You could put that little one, the new one, into that one and still have space.
for sure,
Last meme.
I'll let you read this one. Go
All
ahead.
right. The last meme. There's the world's divided on this. Maybe not as divided. Maybe there's more people on the one side. But anyways, the meme reads, "My body functions at the highest level when I'm eating fresh in season produce." And what is on screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite candies for Halloween,
You're
which
disgusting.
apparently Tony does not like at all. I love candy corn.
Good
And I know
God.
people think it's gross. So on the screen right now, it's a bunch of so remember like the packs come with candy corn, and then with the
Yeah.
same ingredients that they make candy corn, they make the like little pumpkins or whatever.
Oh,
Anyways, I really like candy corn. Like I don't eat it throughout the whole year. I only eat candy corn for Halloween. And every time it comes out and you start seeing the bags, I was like, oh yes. When I first moved up here, it was around it was close to Halloween,
mm-hmm.
and like they had like two different bags, one that only had the triangles and then other ones that had like a bunch of different shapes and stuff like that. So I
Right.
grabbed both, and my girl looks at me, she's like, "Oh, you like candy corn?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, me too. I Everyone hates candy corn. I don't know why people hate it." I go, "I don't know either.
Because it's
Candy corn
disgusting.
is fucking great. It's not fucking disgusting. You
It's gross.
fucking no,
Because
it's
it
not."
tastes like ass. I mean,
What ass have you been eating, bro? Great ass, apparently, because this shit tastes fucking great.
candy corn is the epitome of grossness. I don't know anybody that would just, I'm just gonna suck on like, yo, these things are garbage, man. Like
If
they
they were
just
garbage, they
taste.
wouldn't produce it the way they do and fucking
I am not
fill
the only one
end
on this,
caps with it.
bro. I am
End
not the only
caps
one
filled.
that's.
And what? No, again, I know there's people that don't like it. I get looks, I get weird looks all the time. Like I remember I worked down in Miami, and my store that I worked at was next to a Dollar Tree, and it was Halloween, and I went and they had a whole ass thing for a fucking dollar, this big pack of fucking candy corn. And I was like, oh shit. So I, being a fucking good Samaritan, got the fucking candy and brought it to the
Hmm.
store. I'm like, hey guys, I got candy corn for everybody. And they're just like, why? Why didn't
Yes,
you get anything else? I was like,
that's a good
listen here,
question.
you fucking cretins. I did a good gesture here. So I opened up the bag, I poured it like into like a little bowl that we had there. Me and one other person were the only ones eating it. And I was like, well, better for me. I even did that thing, like you could like stack them and make like an actual corn thing. Have you ever seen somebody do that?
I've seen psychos do that. Yes.
So, but right now I'm telling you, candy corn is fire. Candy corn is awesome. Now, after like 2 or 3 minutes of eating it, it does. Yeah, you can't because it's super sweet. It's super sweet. Like I was like, all right. After like 2 minutes of eating it, like you have to stop, wait a day or two, and then eat some more. I will give you that.
Or
It does become.
never again.
Well, all right. What's a non-chocolate candy that you enjoy on Halloween?
A
Non-chocolate,
non-chocolate candy, sweet tarts.
I guess.
That's a non-chocolate candy. Like it came in a little roll. You remember those? Like it would like, and you'd roll them up and you just pop them in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that would be like the non-chocolate candy. So, because obviously we all wanted the chocolate.
So
Everybody
you're
wanted the
telling
chocolate.
me no one in your circles likes candy corn? Like growing up, none of your friends ate candy corn.
Yeah, I can't remember not one eating candy. Yo, guys, you guys listening to this? Milo, eh, David, whoever, just Dennis. Let me know if y'all hate candy corn because I don't remember none of y'all eating candy corn. Not one person
Okay.
eating candy corn in my
Let's do a
circle.
whole ass fucking poll. I'll put this shit on all the social medias.
Yeah,
If you like candy corn, let us know in the comments. I'll put a poll, vote for it. If you think candy corn is absolutely disgusting, like homeboy over here, put it down there as well. Let's see. I want to see what the ratio is of people that hate candy corn to like candy corn. I'm expecting to lose. I'm telling you right now. I know this. I
you
know the
may be
population.
surprised. You may be
Candy
surprised.
corn is like Nickelback. Everyone loves to say they fucking hate it, but
Listen, I
secretly
like
everyone's
Nickelback. You
listening
cannot
to
compare
it and eating
Nickelback
it.
and candy corn, bro.
I
But
love
just
Nickelback. I think
I
Nickelback's the
do
shit.
too.
Hence,
I do too.
Nickelback to me, I'm a Nickelback person the same way I'm a candy corn person. So,
Yes.
but it's one of those things that everyone loves to say they fucking hate it, but then oh, I thought you fucking hated candy corn. Oh no, yeah, it was there and there's nothing. Yeah, all right, fucker. So
All right. I'll make you a bet. If say you win and people love candy corn on our next podcast, I will eat candy corn.
a whole ass handful of candy
A
corn.
whole ass handful of candy corn.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Do you want me to vomit? Is that
And
what you're trying to?
and if you win, I'll eat a whole handful of candy corn.
Oh, that's not a win for you. You got to eat a whole hand of sweet tarts
Okay,
or something.
I'll do this. I'll contact your wife and I'll tell her if you win to get you a bag of the best Reese's candy, which
Go for
is
it.
the Halloween Reese's.
Deal.
That Reese's pumpkin thing is the best, is the peak
Right.
Reese's candy. And I love Reese's.
Yes.
So if you win, I will shell out to your wife to go get you a pack of this and so you can eat it. But
Deal.
if I win, you are fucking downing a handful, every fucking little piece of that candy corn on this fucking
All right,
show.
y'all listening right now. You better not just vote just to have me eat disgusting, gross candy corn on the podcast. All right, you better vote with your heart. All right, don't vote because I want to see Tony and Retro eat a whole goddamn thing of candy corn. All right,
Oh my god, the thumbnail for that is it's gonna be you like this. Oh my god. All right. That's
oh,
the show. This is the first episode of the first week of October. Very Halloween. We're keeping with the theme. We got a bunch of more Halloween stuff coming up. Our attire might change. We might be full-fledged what are they, paranormal investigators
Paranormal
next
investigators.
week.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
got the tools right here. We got the
Yep. I'll get
tools,
mine.
we got the talent,
Talent.
but that'll do it for Rolly's Retro Room podcast today. We want to thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you for following, subscribing, liking, watching the shorts, sharing the shorts. I know that people consume media differently. Sometimes a long form podcast can be a little too much, or you know, you have an attention thing. So we're doing a lot of shorts, and the shorts, you guys are like really interacting with the shorts, so that's cool, and we'll keep popping them out there for you. If you do want to reach out or like follow us on our social medias, mine is Rolly's Retro Room on all social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTube. We're on all podcast sites, Spotify, Apple Pod, what's the other one? The iHeartRadio, all those
iHeartRadio.
podcast
Yep.
places you can find us on there. So we
Yep.
appreciate that. Tony is Tony in Retro on most social medias. And
TikTok,
yeah, just
Instagram.
shoot us the DMs if you have suggestions for the memes of the week. We always feature people's memes for memes of the week. If you think there's a topic you want us to cover, we had not too long ago somebody that follows us send us that something about Killer Instinct, and we did a whole segment on Killer Instinct. So yeah, that's it. That's the show,
Yeah,
everyone.
I want to reiterate that on the topic, because sometimes, you know, you and I, you know, do writer's block and stuff like that. So if you have a topic you guys want to talk about, shoot us a DM, shoot Rolly a DM, and let us know. Let us know, man, and we'll see if we can discuss it on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, man. That's gonna do it. Everyone, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this is week 1 Halloween. Let's we got quite a few more Halloween stuff planned for you guys, but Halloween's an awesome time. Definitely
all
enjoy
right.
it. But with that being said, everyone, be easy, be safe, keep it retro.